Charlie Charlie, welcome to Santiago, exit right when able, contact ground 123.9er.
Hello everybody, and welcome aboard. Once again, thank you for joining the stream, and Captain Dre has some good flying for you today. Right now, you are seeing us depart from San Diego's Lindbergh International, and we are headed to Rogue Valley, which is in Medford, Oregon. Once we get to Medford, Oregon, the live flight will start, and we will begin flying from Medford, Oregon to Spokane, Washington for a quick turnaround, as dispatch has us going back to Sacramento, California, potentially to complete service. Thanks again, guys, for joining us, and I hope you enjoy this very, very brief synopsis of our flight from San Diego to Medford before we start the live stream. Once again, welcome aboard, guys, and I look forward to getting you guys to your destination safely.
Horizon 318, runway 27, line 08, caution wake turbulence from the American MD-11 Heavy departing.
Runway 27, line up and wait, will caution to wake turbulence, Horizon 318.
American 300 Heavy, have a great flight. Contact departure 128.05, see ya.
Contact departure 128.05, American 300 Heavy, see ya.
Horizon 318, wind 3205, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Runway 27, clear for takeoff, Horizon 318.
Horizon 318, have a great flight. Thanks for flying San Diego. Contact departure 128.05, see ya.
Over to departure, appreciate you being here for us. We'll see you at Horizon 318.
Always and anytime, my friend. We'll catch you next time. So 3950. Tell you what, just continue present heading and 8000 will resequence you around for the visual approach.
We'll continue on our heading and we'll wait for you to call our visual approach for Southwest 3950.
Captain Dre and the entire Dre Sanchez family welcomes you you to another stream and appreciates you choosing us for your travel and entertainment needs. Today, we are anticipating an on-time departure and arrival, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. While on board, please remain respectful to the crew and passengers at all times and do not hesitate to add your positive comments to the chat. See you at 30,000 feet.
Southwest 3155, turn right, heading 230, descend and maintain 5,000.
Maintain 5,000, 230, 3155.
$1,000. $500. Approaching minimums. Minimums. 200. Minimums. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
From the flight deck, this is Captain Dre once again, letting you know that we definitely appreciate you flying with us today.
All right. Big up, everybody. Good to see you. Happy Monday. Capital G, capital O, capital D. Thank you for waking us up today, dear Lord, and blessing us with another day. Big up to wifey and kids, and big up to everyone out there watching live or in the post video or stream. And we're back here in X-Plane 12, yet again doing our final check on our flight yoke. I think we got it all together. We didn't have to buy a new one. We did surgery on it. Last couple streams it was acting really funny, but we think we got her. So let's check one thing here. We are logged into the network, but let's see. Okay, yeah, we'll keep it on that profile there. So let's go ahead and jump on board without further ado and take a look at some things, guys. We're going up to Portland, and if time permits, we'll go to like Spokane or Boise or something like that. Here we go. Speed brake is all the way in the up position. Throttles in the idle position. Flap, handle, and lever is up. Parking brake is up. Let's go ahead and remove these here quick because we won't need them. And aircraft is cold and dark. I've already loaded the aircraft from our sim brief. We've got a total of 69 passengers if you aggregate these numbers and add them all up in each of the 4 cabin sections of this aircraft. Cargo bay, we got 1994 on the pounds in the front and 1550 in the rear. It gives us a total center of gravity of 17.7. Of course, the zero fuel center of gravity is 20.6. Total fuel we have on board is 13,650 pounds, and our takeoff weight is estimated to be, or exactly right now, at 76,940 pounds. So that looks good, guys. Let's go over here now and get our GPU going. And we can get rid of those ground objects, which would include our chocks and everything, just so that I don't forget. And of course, we're getting ready to get the boarding going on here. All right. We won't open up the cargo doors because we'll just assume that's well simulated. And let's go ahead and shut those tunes down for now and get to work here. All right. We do have the ground power unit. The electric AC powers are in the auto. The AC bus ties in the auto, which is a good thing. And then we're going to get the DC buses, or correction, we're going to get the battery on. And then those DC ties are also in the auto. So let's do that. Battery 1 and battery 2. Everything is in the auto in terms of the battery connection with the ground power. So there we go. That's in use. We'll go ahead and arm that and put our no smoking and our fasten seatbelt signs on, as well as get our navigation lights on. I'm sorry. That's all good. And then coming down here, boom, you can show that the passenger door is up, and then once again we are confirming 13,650 pounds of fuel on here. The ERJ IRS aligns itself, so there is no work to do. There is nothing to do there. And we do have a flight plan put in here. So let's first thing I want to do is, before I forget, this is a major thing here. You want to come here, and there's a way we're going to switch this from following the let's see, we got to get it to where we can legit have this on FMS, because that's the thing. I just have to remember how to switch it. No, that's for IIS. Maybe aircraft needs to be on, but we should be able to switch this FMC speed. Let's see if we can come up here. And if not, we'll get it figured out, but I'm pretty sure it's this. I just don't think that's working right now, so we're not going to worry about that. Let's come down here. And it's probably saying unable because we're not, aircraft's not on, but no big deal. All right, we're going to come down here and put our squawk code that we got in. We got a pre-departure clearance. 7332. That's perfect. Now let's come over here to menu. Actually, we come here to the nav menu. And let's go route. And let's see. Let's see if our request works on here with our sim brief. My requests haven't been working that well lately on these aircraft, so I'm not quite sure. I've already updated our sim link and all that stuff, so. Yeah, I don't think that's working here. Arrival, departure. Okay, that's fine. We'll just get into our departure. And choose runway 27, of course, on the Padres 2 with the shafter transition. And essentially, we go right into only one fix and then into the arrival. See, we got Donald there, it looks like. And then we can activate that piece, and then we can come right into the arrival. We're going to be coming in on the Timbers 4 Gallo transition. Let's see what Portland's doing for arrivals as far as the runway is concerned. While that's happening, let's come here and get this going.
Once again, welcome aboard. My name is Ava, and I'll be assisting you in the cabin today.
Alright. So the eastern runways, 10 right and 10 left are what's popping. Let's get into the... I almost don't need San Diego's, but let's get it anyway. A little easier for the contrast there. As basic as the AviTab is, it's still very good because there are some aircraft, even like in Microsoft, where you literally have to go and refresh the airport list each time, and you're not able to pin them, which I still find that, like, what are we doing here? Why is that even a thing on some of them? You should be able to pin them.
On behalf of the cabin crew, I'd like to welcome you aboard our flight.
We're due to park at gate Bravo 6 with this flight in Portland. So let's go here
Any of your carry-on items, please use the flight attendant call button over your
and look
seat.
for
Somebody will
B6
assist
here.
you. After you put your carry-on items in the
So
overhead
that's the
bin
10 left
and it is
side.
full, make sure you close it as a courtesy to other passengers. Also be sure
So
that the
Bravo
aisle
6
is
is
clear
on the
and sit down
10
so that way other passengers
10
can
right
sit by
side.
you. If you are seated in an emergency exit row, please review the exit seating responsibilities in the safety card provided for you. Please make sure that you are able and willing to perform these actions. If you're not, please let a flight attendant know so that way you can be reseated. You are
So
free to use
pubs.
your portable electronic devices during the boarding process. We ask that larger electronic devices are stowed once we depart from the gate.
Pub is here, so we can take whatever initial approach fix is for 10 right. Just use the good old ILS there. Verifying that's 10 right. And we can take from Scapo. Scapo 4,000, perfect. So it'll be 5,000 on the last fix. As we're downwind heading west, we'll make our southern turn to the left, descend 1,000, and pick up Scapo.
We're ready to go when you are.
Okay, we get it.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 3.
So we're doing 10 right.
Service to Oregon. Our flight
We'll
time
do
will be
the
roughly
ILS
2 hours
from
and
Scapo.
6 minutes. Please note the cabin door is now closed. We ask that you make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices are now shut down and stowed. If you have not already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low and tight across your lap. Your tray tables and seatbacks must be in the full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, prepare cabin for departure.
Okay, perfect. Fly is assigned. And then there's another discontinuity, which is fine. Perfect. Let's go performance. And our alternate fuel to Seattle is 1673. Our cruising altitude for this leg up to Portland is flight level 280. The cruise winds 288 at 40. See, we'll put the zero fuel weight in, take off center of gravity. Oops. Weight and balance. Okay, zero fuel weight, 63,290. $76,940, $76,940, 17.7. Now you can see that vertical profile was just added to our vertical situational display. And that looks good for our climb, 0.74, cruise 0.79, descent 0.78. That's pretty standard. We're going to be doing a takeoff 1 with the environmental control system on. No anti-ice. No flex takeoff. And let's enter that. Let's look at the METAR for the takeoff. Departure frequency is 2652, and we're going to get our Ejets. We can get that now. 34.8. Alright, let's go to our little... Let me see. Where's our radio stack situation down here? Okay, it's down here. I don't know why I was thinking it was over there to the left. I fly so many. So we're going to hit this VF2.
Approach is in use. Departing runway 27. Activate transponder with no taxiways and runways. No offshore VFR transitions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Tango. Lineberg Field HS information. Tango 215. Wind 200 at 9 or gusts 18. Visibility 10. 1,500 scattered. 20,000 scattered. Temperature 21. 2.14. Altimeter 29903. Landing. Runway 27 localizer. Visual. Arian approach is in use. Departing runway 27. Activate transponder with mode C on all taxiways and runways.
Alright, so 29903. $299.03 across the board. Let's go ahead and close that passenger door. And we don't even have tower on. We just have Los Angeles Center 26525, which is also our
this frequency for departure M1.
Temperature was 21.
KLM 1199 Heavy, radar contact, thank you.
KLM 1199 Heavy, you're welcome. LA Center, hello, Southwest 2.
Okay, the winds were 200 at 9.
Default 370.
Chloe 3 370, thank you, Southwest 292.
Del 329, fly your president heading over and you back around. You can expect the ILS running 20 right approach.
No worries, President heading 20 right approach, Delta, ILS 20 right, Delta 329.
So 210.9.
Delta 329, instead of maintain 3,000.
Down to 3,000.
We're dry. We're good on the runway slope.
Qatari 9 Whiskey Charlie, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, Qatar 9 Whiskey Charlie.
Thank you very much. Flaps 2.
Delta 2198,
21
frequency change approved, so long.
off. 1, that looks good.
I apologize, was that for Delta 779? Delta 2198, Delta 2198, frequency change approved.
Okay. Let's come here, take off performance. 27, flaps 2, dry.
2198 LA Center.
210/9.
Delta 2198 LA Center.
21, boom, 29er.903.
Delta Joshi, JetBlue 1212, squawk
Enter
5311.
Take off 1.
Squawk 5311 for JetBlue 12.
Okay, 3640.
You get a 526 LA Center, Roger.
136, 140, 143.
I'm at 350 currently, and I was supposed to be climbing 360. My mistake. You're good. Delta 329, turn left heading 10. Turn right turn heading 010.
Right 010, Delta 329.
FedEx 600. Merc 2039, descend via Angel 4 arrival, Ontario altimeter 2986.
Descend via the Angel 4, for American 2039.
We should see something here happen on the APU pretty soon. The door should be opening, then we should get some rotation there on the percentage.
Correction, November.
If not, we may have tried to start it prematurely.
Runway 20 right, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, November 5, 904, Echo X-ray.
Hello, Center. Good evening.
There we go. That was what it was. APU is now coming up. We can confirm all doors are sealed and buttoned up.
7 Tango, Center. Hello. Climb and maintain flight level 290.
Climb maintain flight level 290. Phenom 77 Tango.
Let's do something here.
Wolf on the 450 check on. Delta 779, or actually CST 779, it was good having you here. Oakland offline free exchange crew, bye-bye. Alright, buddy, thank you so much. We'll go over about to CST 779. See you. Crane 214 Heavy, Oakland offline free exchange crew.
Added camera 14 to category cockpit.
Karina 214. Oh, wow. That was the first officer, my fault.
Camera is saved.
Moose 11 flight, we're ready to go.
Okay, there we go.
Moose 11 flight.
Alright.
Fly runway heading
APU is up and running.
Runway heading 23 right quick, pick out Moose 11 flight.
I hate that. I don't know why I keep pushing it. Let's see. Ground services. Let's make sure that APU available.
470 Lindbergh altimeter 299
Looking good.
at Lindy.
APU gen is in use.
Cleared approach 27 at Lindy 293 American 2470.
Alaska 266, Bravo to parking, still.
Bravo parking, Alaska 266.
Okay. There's a new version up available, XCrafts.
Unit wings 11 CTO, I said Roger. Got 1172, I said Roger. Squawk 0001. 0001, that's Squawk, Ewing, 1172.
Alright, Captain, got the directions. Let me know through the menu when you're ready.
Yeah, the 526 descend via the Cow 4 arrival.
Great news, Captain, your tow's coming.
Left transition, Las Vegas,
Alright.
altimeter 297.
Tow's coming up. APU's on. Spawning's in the house, man. Good to see you, my G. We are going up to Portland. And good to see you, fam. There we go. San Diego to Portland. Horizon Air 318, my G. Good to see you, Spawning man. Hope you're well. Definitely got to do some ops with you again. I know I always say that. Get busy, but you know how it goes.
Las Vegas, altimeter 276.
Alright. Got this going here. Let us go there. And don't forget flaps, pitch trim 4 point up. And we're already there, so we're good.
Lufthansa 450, I said hello, squawk 0002.
Alright, looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
0002, Lufthansa 450 Heavy. Center Delta 2 turn, we're turning right here, just to avoid this terrain that's ahead of us. I don't know if you want to get setting.
Oh, 329, sorry, Delta 329. This is a good vector. Turn right heading 150, and the MVA you're about to approach is 4,000.
Alright, we'll turn right 150 and...
Alright, let's come here. Look at our top altitude.
329, you're still in at 3,000 MVA. Just let me know if you would like to climb. You won't be hitting 4,000 MVA on that turn.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Tow's connected.
Yeah, I think we should be fine here at 3,000.
Go until the parking brake when you're ready to go.
Completely my bad. I had other traffic I was trying to call to. Completely forgot you're on the 010 heading.
All good. That's why I let you know. It's all good. Delta 229.
Moose 11 flight radar contact the altitude. Moose 11 flight's out of 35. Moose 11 flight direct to
Okay, let's get the red beacon on.
Climb and maintain 16,000.
Let's get her pushed back.
Direct assaulted 16,000, and we'd like an hour and a half delay. Restricted 2508. We can get you the exact MOAs and block altitudes if you need them. Moose 1, I'll take the block altitude, and you can clear to operate within confines restricted area 2508, and just maintain file 180. I think that's what I have on file for you.
Here comes the pushback. Light them up.
180 and clear to operate the confines. And it's block surface 290 within the Owens and Saline MOAs, and block surface flight level 00 within Panamint and Isabella MOAs. Moose 11, I check. Moose 11, maintain a block file 290 for file 550.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
290-550.
for a safety demonstration.
LA Center, Delta 1426, holding short of runway 19 at St. George.
Delta 1426, LA Center, your release for departure at 2221. Clearance is void if not off in 10 minutes. Report airborne on this frequency. Frequency change approved.
There are several emergency exits on this aircraft.
Report airborne on this frequency. Frequency change approved. Delta 1426.
Airwings 1172 to send via to Chow 4 arrival. Runway 26 left, Las Vegas, altimeter 297.
Alright, bleeds are automatic. We'll get our electric pump A on our system 3 here in a second here. Let us go ahead and fire this bad boy up.
Las Vegas, altimeter 2978.
Cho for arrival, 26 left, and then
We're going to hold this until we get ignition. There we go.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake. And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
Maintain 310 knots and greater in the center.
You guys are now greater than for JetBlue
526, maintain 250 knots.
Wrap the straps around your waist and buckle at the front. Pull the straps tight.
United 526, maintain 250 knots.
Only when exiting the aircraft. If your life vest does not inflate automatically,
See, there it was. It wouldn't let me switch it until everything was good. Now I'm on FMS speed, so that's good.
Airways 1172, speed 270.
Alright.
543, cleared on a Yankee, right 31 left approach.
Full upright position. We remind you that this is a
I'm going to start the left
flight.
side.
Tampering with, disabling, or
Delta 329, a 170 heading intercept 20 right, localizer, maintain 3000 until established. Cleared Isle, Zulu 20 right approach.
Keep that electric pump on.
Signal pin on the right. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Runway 20 right approach, Delta 329. American 2039, resume normal speed at Circus, cleared ILS, runway 25 left approach.
Resume normal speed at Circus 25 left for American 2039.
Alright. Let us do this.
Cessna Caravan November 5904 Echo X-ray, vacated runways, ready for taxi to the south.
X-ray taxi.
Alright, let's set flaps 2.
Taxi to Alpha.
Flaps 2 are setting. Rejected takeoff is there.
And you're doing great job. November 594 Echo X-ray, thank you.
Have a good one.
Let's see, right now we can get terrain going on here. Let's see, we can take airports off, waypoint, progress, vertical profile can stay on there. We'll leave missed approach on there for now. And TARA, TCAS should definitely already be on.
LA Center, Delta 1426 is
it is. And we got 2 good engines. Let's go and shut the APU off.
1426, LA Center, radar contact 5 miles southwest St. George Airport. Climbing, maintain
And flaps are set. Let's do full up. Full down.
1426.
Aileron left.
You back.
Aileron right.
Okay.
Okay. Thing's acting kind of funny, isn't it?
2039 contact. SoCal approach
So full up.
124.3.
Full down.
124.3, American 38.
Aileron left. Aileron right. Let me see. Is it going as far? Let's see. Okay, we got to double check this. This was the issue. Let's see. Flight controls.
LA Center, American
Okay,
23.
full right. Looks good. This needs to go green. That doesn't go green, so let's let me take this off really quick. We're gonna recalibrate.
Maintain 8,000. Expect flight level 310, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 126.52, squawk 2445.
All right.
Cleared Phoenix Airport on the Howard 1 departure. Direct Irish, expect 8,000. Flight level 310, 10 minutes after departure.
Left.
Staying with you, 126525, and squawking.
Delta 29, 20, clear to land.
Okay. Let's see if that worked.
Squawk 2445.
Pull up. Pull down.
2445.
Aileron left. Aileron right. Now look at that. We got greens on both sides. Aileron left. Aileron right.
Call back when ready for taxi 31 left.
All right, that looks good enough. We're going to take that serious this time. Status, map, there we go. So let's taxi out. This guy's very busy. We'll taxi out to right here and hold short.
Hey, sir, I thought you said 294. Moose will maintain the block surface through flight level 550. Surface 550.
All right, let's get off to the right here. Los Angeles Center, Horizon 318 here at San Diego. Information Tango, we are ready to taxi to runway 27.
Horizon 318, always center runway 27, taxi via Bravo.
Runway 27 via Bravo, Horizon Air 318. All right.
LA Center, Delta 2198 is heading outside your area. Request change.
We'll do a takeoff check here in a second.
2198, frequency change approved, so long. Thank you so much for your services. See ya. Southwest 3563, descend via the Rocker 3 arrival. Southwest 3563.
Alright, advance. Idle on the throttles.
United 1495 back.
Okay.
Takeoff is okay.
1495, roger. You're probably a little bit high now, but descend via the Angel 4 arrival. Fun able advice. Alright, Angels 4 arrival. United 1495. 95, you can cancel all the speed restrictions, just get down as fast as you can if you're able.
Alright, you guys don't need to see me.
You want me to go down to like, what altitude? 1495, so at Circus, you're clear DILS runway 25 left approach. Circus would be at 12 to 14, so anywhere between there you'd like. Alright, Circus cleared ILS 25 left, then we'll be at 12,000 at Circus, United 55. Southwest 3563, way 25, descend on the other Rocker 3. South 3563, always center Burbank, L7er, 2989. 89. American 2039, contact approach 124.3.
Alright, we're going to do a quick stop here. I never did my rudders. Rudder right. Rudder left. Rudder right. Rudder left.
Maintain fall 350.
Okay.
4 Echo, climbing maintain level 350.
Roger, climb flight level 350, speed 4 Echo Super.
American 2470, runway 27, clear to land.
27 clear to land, 2470.
543, runway 31 left, clear to land. You had a 543, runway 31 left, clear to land.
Full land, 31 left, United 543.
JetBlue 1212, contact Las Vegas approach 135.0.
Las Vegas approach, JetBlue 1212.
Your wing is 1172
Camera is
heavy,
saved.
contact Las Vegas approach 135.0, still at 250. 1350 and speed 250, your wing is 1172.
It's like we got a bird on the way in up there. I can see some landing lights coming on, so we probably have to hold short. Potentially.
Yeah, 526, contact approach 135.0.
Approach 135, Boeing 526.
At 1495, if you can't make it down in time, I will just give you a vector background for the approach. Can you repeat again for United 1495? And if you don't make it down in time, it's perfectly fine. I'll just vector you back around for the approach. Alright, roger that, United 1495. 329, taxi party V Alpha, thanks for your patience.
Parker V Alpha, thanks for getting us down here, Delta 229.
LA Center, American 373.
American 373.
Please, we're looking for IFR clearance to Dallas as 5.
All right. Gotta be careful with this thing. She taxes very loosely. Look at that. There's a boat going across the runway. All right, X-Plane. I've seen it all now. Oh my God, a boat coming across. I don't think they put the water boundaries. They didn't code them correctly.
Delta 1426, frequency change approved, yeah.
So hopefully that boat's off the runway by the time we take off.
Legion 4226, check again, flight level 13,000, climb forward 97.
Legion 4276.
It's actually on the runway.
280, Legion 4226.
I get a 1495, cancel approach clearance, flight heading of 200, descend and maintain 7,000.
Alright, descend and maintain 7,000, heading 220, United 1495.
Maybe a 200 heading.
Oh, roger, 200 heading, United 1495.
Well, at least the train's on the tracks like it's supposed to be.
27 on the Bravo.
Alright.
470 taxi Bravo.
That is all good. Let us get our
Horizon 318 or 7 clear for takeoff.
runway 27 clear for takeoff. Horizon 318.
Southwest 3563, Burbank altimeter 29 radar information echo. At Mikey cleared ILS Zulu runway 8 approach.
Mikey cleared the ILS 8.
Okay.
3563.
We've been cleared for takeoff.
LA Center Delta 12.
It looks like we're rid of the boat, which is a good thing. All right, landing lights coming on.
That's a 1252 lights that are on.
We'll do strobes on. And we'll turn that inspection light on. All right, let's go flying, you guys. Final looks clear.
Los Angeles Control, flight level 30, 200 miles away, Anchul, American 180.
American 180, no, Sergeant.
Let's go 40% in one.
At a 1495, SoCal knows you're on the heading, contact SoCal 128.05.
Alright, SoCal 128.05, see ya, bye-bye.
Alright, auto throttles are on, right rudder.
Horizon 18 airport, and actually you're already rolling, you're good.
Alright, we've already passed 80 knots. Got right rudder there.
28.05.
2805, Southwest 3563, see ya.
Alright.
United 5, give it 40.
Up we go.
128.05.
Positive rate. It's coming up.
Tango, descend and maintain full level 240. Down to 240 feet, I'm 7 Tango. Jump with 1708, you check on.
First stage flaps up. Second stage flaps up.
Legion 4276, maintain 250 knots.
Put in 250 knots, Legion 42.
LA Center, American 2330, looking to taxi at 31 left in Palm Springs.
American 2330, tower's now online, contact approach 12805.
128.05, American 2330.
LA Center, JetBlue 1708115, final view. Joel 17, third calling team fell 350.
Alright, flight yoke seems to be doing quite well. Even though we had to recalibrate it one more time.
KLM 1199 Heavy, descend via the Angel 4 arrival, the Ontario altimeter 26. Descend via the Angel 4 arrival, 296.
American 373 raise taxi.
Yeah, Horizon 318, Earth contact departure now 128.05.
Over to departure, 28.05. We'll talk to you soon, Horizon Air 318. Alright, autopilot handed over. Let's go ahead and come down here.
American 373, you can contact departure 128.05 here on now.
128.05.
Good afternoon, SoCal departure, Horizon Air 318 is 5,600, climbing via SID.
Out of 543, if you're with me, enter the ramp, next taxi leaving right there. Okay. Right in there, 318, SoCal departure, inter contact, altitude.
6,500, climbing via SID.
Thank you.
Alright, so let's square that away. And weather now can come on.
Alright, there 3018, contact LA Center 126.52, good day.
Back over to LA Center, 26.525 for Horizon Air 318, we'll see you. Okay, that was a big waste. 1, 2, 6. I don't know why they just didn't leave me. 1, 2, 5.
Come here, Angel 4 arrival 4450, thanks much.
And we're back. Los Angeles Center, Horizon Air 318 is 9,000, climbing via SID.
Horizon 318, LA Center, welcome back. Climb and maintain fault 280.
Up to flight level 280, Horizon Air 318.
Southwest 223. Radar service terminated. Squawk 2000. San Francisco review offline for exchange approved.
Alright, we got flight level 280 in. Projected takeoff is off. Landing gear is up. Flaps are selected up and all clean. And we're at the 10,000 mark.
Now past 10,000 feet. You may now turn on your larger portable electronic devices.
Lights coming off.
Fasten while you're seated and do not congregate in the galleys or near the lobby.
And everything else is looking good.
Onboard Wi-Fi. You will be required to pay a small fee if you wish to access it.
Oh snap! Why are we? Look, aircraft is okay. Let's come off autopilot.
A wide range of free live TV and paid movies library.
Okay, we got good engines.
623 Heavy, is it okay if we
stay? You cannot get up and move around the cabin. However, we ask that you fasten when
50 now.
KLM 623 Heavy, did you want flight level 350-370?
Ladies and gentlemen, the seatbelt sign is now turned on, so it is time to retrace your seat and fasten your seatbelt.
KLM 623 Heavy, roger, that's approved. And frequency change approved.
Alright, thank you. Going to Honeycomb.
Okay, we're getting power. So that had something to do. Just keep that nose down. I literally don't know why we're Why are we nose up? Let's nose down. Strangest thing ever. We were on autopilot. We were doing good.
Agent 4276, thanks for the help. Go to Gleason.
We were expecting Agent 42.
Agent 4223, normal speed. Agent 4276, normal speed.
Normal speed, Agent 4276.
LA Center, if you're not 77 Tango, just wanted to confirm, good to continue descent.
I don't know if this is the yoke doing this. Like, what's going on here? Boom.
We've got 903, descend to Lucky 1, 77 Tango.
Thanks for checking.
This one, the flight yoke seems to be doing what it needs to be doing. So I'm not quite sure why this aircraft is performing so horribly. See, throttles are up. Let's go back on. Let's trim it though, so it doesn't have to work so hard. Okay, autopilot.
Maintaining 15,000.
Back on.
Unit 65, always set a Roger. Climate maintain full level 350.
Speed is picking up.
Unit 65.
Got good engine performance here. Flight yoke isn't an issue, so I think that FMS feature is bugged.
On the 450 heavy, reduce speed to 250. 250, 450.
Back on autopilot just fine.
0 heavy, descend via the Angel for arrival, Ontario altimeter 2986.
So yeah, we definitely won't be doing none of that FMS speed type situation. And technically, if we go here to perf, our climb
actually, Agent 4276, are you able
is supposed to be 270. I don't know if the
Allegiant 4276, are you able for your 10 knots or greater?
Yeah, we can shoot for 310 knots.
Agent 4276, Roger, maintain 310 knots or greater, sequence LA.
Alright, still in the climb profile. We're still able to pick up some speed here while climbing slightly, so that's a good thing.
LA Center, American 2330, 7,500, climbing of 15,000.
American 2330, LA Center, confident maintain full 31.
So yeah, next flight we won't be doing any of this FM speed. We're just going to keep it on manual because there would have been no other reason why the aircraft shouldn't have been performing. Now, the other part could be that I did not do my due diligence to check all the speeds in the FMS. Okay, we're in the standard pressure now, 29903. That I didn't do my diligence to check the speeds in the FMS, so let's do that. But as far as I can see, it's 270, 270. Then you got something in here weird, which I don't know if this is the increase in speed. But everything here is indicating so far that the aircraft should have been doing what it needed to do. And so I guess what I'll say about the simulator world is that even though... Let's get rid of that, clear up the picture. Even though I usually don't interject simulated failures, I think we get enough failures natively because of the simulator world, man. Alright, so let me stop worrying about that. Let me check you guys out here for a second. D-Champ's in the house. My G, good to see you, fam. Bamaruski. 100% good to see you. So flying time for this leg, now that we are finally airborne. It's 2 hours and 7 minutes.
Police Center American 373. American 373, Police Center, call maintain football 350. We're trying to maintain 350, American 373.
So we'll keep that for the climb phase, and then for cruise we'll do 0.79.
Maintain 310 knots or greater descent.
So that'll be our top of descent, but we are 100% not worried about that right now. Climbing up at about 13, now 1,400 feet per minute.
Sorry, who was just calling on center? Sorry, that was me. I had to fix my call sign. Allegiance 4276, descend via the Angel 4 arrival.
Once again, from the entire flight crew, we would like to thank you for flying with us today. We have reached our cruising altitude and will be starting our in-flight entertainment. Please feel free to participate as much as possible and be sure to always remain respectful to the passengers and crew. In an effort to improve the quality of our airline, entertainment suggestions may be offered, which could possibly be implemented during future flights. We appreciate you choosing us for your travel needs and hope that you enjoy the rest of our journey.
Contact South approach 128.05, resume rumble speed. KLM 1199 heavy contact approach 128.05, resume rumble speed. Huckleberry, you're doing a great job. Thanks, Ed. Weather aircraft calling always that are unanswered. Los Angeles, good afternoon, United 446, flight 360, 26 miles from Oregon. United 446, LA Center, Rogers, 76 Christian, squawk 4632. Squawk 4633, United 446.
All right. Somehow I had paused my track IR. That was weird. All right, we are literally 1,000 to go. Square up our heading.
I'll look to the 450, minimum is 200 for us, if that's okay.
On the 450 heavy, that's fine. 450 heavy, I'll bring your speed back up once I just guarantee a little bit more separation between you and this other aircraft.
Yeah, no worries, 450.
Okay, cruise should be 0.79.
Plus 3330, Center got your check on it, 380, your mic very low.
Alright, 0.79.
Is any better for Southwest 333? Much better, welcome.
That is our
Southwest
cruising altitude, or speed rather.
Actually, 20 miles westbound, 1,000 below, 737.
We'll keep an eye on the traffic. Thank you, Southwest 2392.
At 446 traffic, 11 o'clock, 20 miles eastbound, 1,000 above, 737.
Keep this about 80 miles out. You can see there's that little bit of weather being painted here, but as you can see the route, we're going to be passing right through this unbothered corridor here, if you will.
American 188 heavy, descend via the Angel 4 arrival, Ontario altimeter 2986. American 188 heavy.
In a few moments, we'll be starting our in-flight service. You'll be serving complimentary drinks. Please look in your seat back for our list of
American 188 heavy, descend via the Angel 4 arrival, Ontario altimeter
If you wish to
2986.
make an additional purchase, please note that we only accept credit cards.
Descend via Angel 4 area arrival, American 188.
Oh, listener, Southwest 2392, sorry.
392, roger. Yeah, 446, that traffic as you can say.
Alright, so everything looks to be doing well here as far as the yoke is concerned, even though I had to recalibrate it one more time. At least it is working.
Legion 4276, return normal speed, connect SoCal approach 128.
So this can work. You gotta do a few different things here. Like for example, if you guys see here, these sliders right here, I've disconnected the cable for these sliders, and when I say disconnected, I mean I went and took it apart on the bottom and snipped. I don't ever need these sliders for anything. So those are not going to be working because they were, what I found out is the slider here is also connected to the aileron ground, so that in some of my streams, if you see as I was turning, or if I move this would move. So that was one thing to get rid of. And that was really just a bad like soldering or bad grounding idea. The other piece is there's a gyro drift in here inside of this machine, this throttle, this yoke, that I guess gets out of whack after a while, because trust me, I baby this thing. I cover it, I don't let dust get on it, I set it down on even surface, and no matter what, I've only had this thing, let's say, for 4 or 5 years, so I didn't want to buy another one and then end up having the same problem some time down the road. But now this thing just requires constant calibrations, no problem. And yeah, enough to be said about that. So it's working, and I'll keep you guys posted if for whatever reason it ceases to work.
446 descend via the Channel 4 arrival, runway 26 left transition, Las Vegas altimeter 2976.
Altimeter 2976, you'll be descend via the Joe 4 arrival, United 446, standard runway again, please.
770 possible, is the Ejets up at Las Vegas?
Sorry, second. Delta 747 Andy again.
Just confirming your audio is coming in a little bit quiet. Just let me know.
Roger.
Alright, well, everything's looking good here, guys.
Lufthansa 450 Heavy, resume rumble speed, contact SoCal approach 128.05.
Normal speed and over to SoCal 128.05, 450, thanks so much for it.
Please. Honda Jet 0, try to descend and maintain, full level 240.
Very beautiful
Number 420 Hotel Foxtrot, descend and maintain, full level 240. Hotel Foxtrot Center. Southwest 333, descend via the Hollywood 1 arrival, Ontario altimeter 2986.
Alright, so you can see we're just to the north of Los Angeles, just passing Santa Clarita. So this is the grapevine here that comes up, so right around in this area down here would be where Magic Mountain is at. This little highway right here, that's the 210. So this is the 5. And after you break out of the 5, this goes 99, and then this goes I-5 right here.
446, descend via Cal 4 arrival, runway 26 left.
Okay, don't turn 70 with anything?
Nope.
Good afternoon, Southwest 1037 on the Rockstar 4, descending through 289.
Get rid of those for you.
37 Alexander Roger, Las Vegas, altimeter 2976, fly to runway 26 left transition.
Just enjoy that view.
We'll grab the weather and 26 left transition for 1037. Viva 4, consider it possible to take flight level 370.
Viva 4, consider climb flight level 370.
Roger, climb flight level 370, Viva 4, consider.
South 2392 Denver, flight for exchange approved.
Over to Honeycomb, thank you for the service, see you from Southwest 2092.
2330, frequency change approved.
Over to Unicom, thank you for your service, 2330.
Market 2821 on the ground, San Diego, route taxi. Market 2071, Fred San Diego, contact approach on 128.05. 128, thank you.
November 420, Hotel Foxtrot, top of the line.
Number 420, Hotel Foxtrot, descend and maintain, fall 240.
240 at
Control, Aviation 2108, 7620 with information Victor, plus 18 Alpha ready for pushback and startup.
Cruising right along, it looks like our next hi love, good to see you, my love. Let me come on camera to say what up, baby, good to see you. My baby is checking in, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, we'll see you in a little while, babe. Hope the rest of your shift is okay.
1570
Yep, guys, so I'm here. I'm just in the background.
I just got you now, sorry, climbing maintain call 270.
Just don't feel a big need to be on camera, man.
1571.
Just to greet you guys and say a few things here, but otherwise, yeah, anyway, it's like I'm here. Sitting here, but I'm just off camera. Anyway, love you, babe. Thanks for checking in. Montones de besos a ti, corazón. Te quiero mucho. Ojalá que tu día pasa bien. All right. So we are rolling right along here. Let's taking in some of those breathtaking views here as we essentially work our way up into the Grapevine area in the Central Valley of California. Okay, we've just passed over Lando and we're on the way to a very familiar VOR here, which is Shafter. And if you fly from California quite a bit and you're going from north to south, Shafter is the common VOR, I would say, as a waypoint for sure.
This would be the Chow 4 arrival for 26 left, altimeter 2976, JetBlue 1339.
T3 at transition to 310 knots to greater in the south.
So, and then here shortly we should get the changeover from Los Angeles Center to Unicom.
310 knots or greater in descent, JetBlue 1339.
So you can see we came up this way just to the east of the 5, and now we're going to cross back over the 99, and then eventually if we continue upon this course we'll cross over the 5 as we work our ways north there. Which doesn't look like we're going to cross over 5 now, because we're getting ready to make a right turn from Shafter to the next waypoint, which will be Donald. And then we'll be direct to Donald for 313 miles. So we're doing well.
Sure, just go question 3 Southwest 333. Southwest 333, go ahead. What runway should we expect? 333, the approach control is assigned to you, but since you're southwest, you park north complex, they'll probably give you 248. But the charge does say expect dial shift 5 months, so just wait for the runway assignment from approach control. Yeah, 446, I gave you the descent. I thought you were in back descend via the Chow 4 arrival 26 left transition.
About it, you're looking at by the arrival 99.
Past that little bit of chop. If that would have persisted, I would have definitely did a pie rep and let them know that we needed to make an altitude adjustment there.
Record 180 heavy, contact SoCal approach 128.05.
128050, thank you. American 188, bye.
Number 0 Hotel Foxtrot, descend via the Comics to arrival to Lindbergh, altimeter 2993.
The Comics 2, here at the Foxtrot.
And here goes that right turn. A little bit back to the northeast here.
Center Delta 1252, we're back in cockpit. Delta 1252, welcome back. Delta 1672, center. Yeah, 446, contact approach 135.0.
All right, we are making it happen.
Corsair almost 95, 446.
77, how we get bridge time, sir?
Delta 747, descend to the Angel arrival via Ontario altimeter 2986. 2986.
So we're almost out of Center's airspace, and during that time I'll be back in checking in and out. Again, this flight time for this leg up from San Diego Lindbergh to Portland International is 2 hours and 7 minutes. We can take a look here and see that we are 34 minutes into it. This must activate wheels off. So there's a little bit of disparity between the chronometer and the en route timer. So we still got about an hour and 30 minutes for sure of flying time.
Delta 1252, descend and maintain flight level 240. Descend and maintain 240, Delta 1252. Center, good day, American 2821, pass and 8,000 for 23. American 2871, OS Center, roger, climb maintain flight level 330. Level 330, American 2871. Pack Boeing 623, slight amendment to your routing advisory to copy. Pack Boeing 623, slight amendment to your routing.
All right.
Southwest 1037, connect approach 135.0. 35 Delta 1037.
Should be hauling that up at any minute.
Horizon 318, exchange approved.
All right, over to Unicom. Thanks for your service. We'll see you next time, Horizon Air 318.
In Panther 623, descend and maintain flight level 310.
All right, so now we are what you call on our own reconnaissance. Let's get this in here. And we'll monitor both. just because we can. So we got Unicom left radio and boom boom room, just in case anybody happens to come on the right radio stack there. We're not going to really do too much as far as programming in any type of radio frequencies for the ILS or the final approach course setting, simply because we are not quite sure if the eastern runways will stay in effect. So in the meantime, let's get some tunes on here. Malachi McCoy in the house, man. How are you doing? Malachi, you know, the XCrafts, Ejets, and all of the products that they have brought forth, the 170, 175, 190, and 195, and that's not to mention the ERJ 135, and I believe it's the 145. They have all added awesome flight physics when it comes to how the aircraft handles. Because I've been flying Embraers all the way back since FSX days, Microsoft, you know, FS9. So it's come a long way. These are definitely worth getting. The weather radar's functional. Terrain radar works good. When I took off, now I got to read the POH. But I took off and I set my speed to the FMS so that the CDU or FMC could provide, you know, the data for our departure, especially namely on the SID. And it disconnected on the autopilot. So I would say the only thing that can probably still be worked on, that's still buggy, is the FMS coupling of the speed. You might want to leave it in manual and just adhere to the speeds. And the reason why I say I know that's a bug is because prior to either this update or the update that happened prior to this, which this last update happened in October of 2025, I believe, the FMS didn't even work. You couldn't even use it. It was like something they were continuing to work on. Then they implemented it, but as you saw today on my departure, it grabbed a different speed. I don't know why it jumped from the speed it was at and then went back down to 140. I don't know. So other than that, it's great. The EFB, they've done a good enough job where it's nice and functioning. The avionics are good. Definitely worth its coin. If you're not going to fly them all, I would definitely get either the E175 or just the E195. I like the longer versions of the Embraer series there. Thanks for the question, man. Thanks for watching, my G. I hope you are well today, wherever you are in the world. So yeah, guys, we're continuing to work our way. We've got top of descent, 470 miles to go. So we're doing good there, guys. Let's go over to the progress page. Now, this is forever adjusting just because of the... You can see the engines. Now, that's another thing, too, that you'll notice, which they could probably do better. You'll see the whole flight while you're in autopilot. You'll see the engines doing this. Back and forth, which is not realistic. And that's why here you're getting conflicting levels here because it's just not staying stable. But if you take a look at 9,880 pounds of fuel, and then you figure in, according to our brief, we're going to use 9,184 pounds of fuel. We've already been flying in the climb for some time, so we'll be good on fuel. The alternate is Seattle, and we need 3,000 pounds of fuel for that. So I'm sure that we will most certainly have that. That's good to hear, Malachi, my G. My man is from the Bahamas, but he lives in South Carolina. I graduated high school in South Carolina. I'm a West Coast kid, born in Anchorage, Alaska, and then my dad, I was born into the military, basically. My dad was in the Army, and so we traveled all over, and he retired. Well, he wasn't retired. He moved to South Carolina. That's where I graduated high school. Him, you know, as a military brat, and then boom, back out to the West Coast for me, my G. So yeah, so I graduated high school in Columbia, South Carolina, back in the Stone Ages, and then boom, South wasn't for me. I booked. I'm a West Coast kid, my G. But thank you for sharing that, man, and I hope South Carolina is treating you well, fam. For sure, for sure. Are you, Malachi, do you fly Microsoft right now, 2020, 2024, or anything like that? I'm going to be up out of here in a second, you guys, to handle some domesticated duties, like cooking. But I'll still be here in the background, but there's no ATC. We're at our cruise. Aircraft seems to be handling nicely. Now what we can do, since we're at altitude and the FMS is not handling speed, we can come right back here and just go back on VNAV, and it will turn magenta, if you will, indicating it's in the VNAV, but it's going to alt hold here at flight level 280. So we got 31 minutes to Donald, and we've got about an hour and 8 minutes. That's just the San Jose airport not coming in okay. There we go. Okay, that's what's up. He said, was he at Fort Jackson? Yes, sir. He was at Fort Jackson. That's good. I actually, while he was still stationed there, I did basic training at Fort Jackson, 1995. I was in the Wolverines. I was Alpha 161. So I did my basic training at Fort Jackson, where that was his last duty station. And at one point, I was a private E1 while he was a master sergeant. And I would go visit him in uniform. Which is the funny thing. But yes, thanks for asking, man. And I see you fly Microsoft 2024. Yes, I do find Microsoft 2024 a very well-rounded simulator. Flight physics aren't what X-planes are, but the rest is awesome. So I do them both as well. And a lot of the aircraft on there, the mod itself adds better physics. So there is quite a few aircraft in there I do like the physics of. So I love all the simulators, man. They give us an opportunity to continue to share our passion for aviation. Even DCS. I like it. Ooh, nice and bright on this side. Right on that engine. Alright guys, well I'm gonna be here but doing stuff, so I'll be responding. If you guys look at the overlay, we're not even halfway through the flight yet. So I'll be checking back in with you guys here periodically. And we'll monitor this flight. If ATC comes back on, we'll jump on. And just want to say thanks to everybody for riding along with your boy as we travel from San Diego to Portland. We'll see if there's another leg in the cards. No promises, but we'll see. Hey, I appreciate you, Malachi, my G. I appreciate you. For real. Thanks for all the commentary, man. And feel free to share whatever you like about yourself, man. What do you do in the world? Are you a pilot? You know, if you feel like sharing. If not, totally understandable, man. We're just here to chillax and enjoy the best that X-Plane has to offer today. So, guys, I'm here. Thanks for riding along. And I'm in the background. We'll be checking in with you guys here shortly. Still hear my G's just in the background. About to put some meat in. Malachi, man, appreciate that. Yeah, the King Air. If I could afford the King Air for myself, for sure, for my family, hey, I would definitely get it for sure. And we share parallels too. People have been telling me for years, "Oh, go be a commercial pilot." When I was in the military, deployed all over the world, gone. I don't want to be gone either. I just want to fly my friends and family too, my G. So that's a good parallel, and there's nothing wrong with that because that's all I want. Although, if given the chance, they said, "Hey, yo, Dre, we got this fast track right here, everything you want. In a perfect world, would you want to go fly like a 757 or 787? Absolutely." But in a perfect world. Yeah, for sure, Malachi. Yeah, and you can watch some of my streams if you go back. I fly the King Air. Very well modeled. You can put the GTN 750 in there and all that stuff. All right, guys, I'm still here. I got to get this meat in here, but I'll be back and forth just like this. But I'm here in the background, man. That is what's up. Thanks for flying with your boy. We will have some weather coming up here that we might want to look at, which it's even closer to Portland. This will be nothing compared to what we actually do have to worry about. So this is really nothing. So once we get up to Portland, we might have more of an issue, and we'll check that METAR once I jump back on cam. Until then, y'all sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. We've got about 19 minutes to Donald. And we'll be at 280 for quite a bit more. 23 to Donald, then to Gallo, 156, and that'll put us on the arrival. So, and we'll be here at 2327, just to give you an idea. Let's see, 23 plus 27. So, yeah, the clock is slightly off because we're already there, man. So I don't know what this is talking about, but this is supposed to be the time. All right. Let's go into the plan mode here really quick. Okay, at Flower it says fly as assigned. So let's take a look at that, because that is not what our fix was supposed to be. So that's a good thing we're checking on this. So here's Flower. So we'll re-verify, but at Flower we will need to add these waypoints in there in order to get to where we need to go. I don't know why it stopped there when we told what transition we wanted. I guess, you know, we'll have to put it in. This is if we ended up landing west. James Johnson is in the house. ¿Qué onda, papá? ¿Cómo estás? Un placer verte de nuevo, papá. ¿Cómo está tu lunes? Okay, let's refresh this. So there's still 6 miles of visibility. The winds are 14 gusts and 20. No big deal there. Temperature is 14 degrees Celsius. Altimeter 2961. And 10 right and 10 left are still in there. So let's at least get F full in there and sail. let's see. Full, okay. And does that have any prerequisites? 9 and 7. So we need to be between 9 and 7. So we'll be at 7. See, above 070, below 090. So let's get this in and then we'll go back and see, that's got 6,000 feet. So I'll have to go do that. Let's also put a sail in. Sails at 7,000, that'd be okay. Hazy at 5. Because if I have to switch to the other runway, it's going to be no problem. This is the one that's labor intensive. Hazy at 9. Or should be at 5. Then brew. Then pub. A lot of alcohol references here. Okay, let's activate that. Okay, flour. Full at 9,000. Okay. So now we said 7, 6. See what speeds. Okay, Hazy's going to be at 210 at 5. Okay, this is the one that we need to put in. So Hazy at 5. The rest is cool. Full will be at 8,200. And now that falls right in there. Sail is going to be at 7,100. Which is cool. And then Hazy at 5. And then Pub at 5 as well. So Pub should automatically be at 5. And Pub, yeah, we'll keep that 210. That's good. That's good. It's not like we're going to be on FMC speed anyway. So, now if we go... Oh, we can go to our perf and do our cruise. And there's our top of descent. 313 miles. And then now let's keep going through the plan mode here. Let's bring that back once. You got to roll the top of this wheel to keep cycling through it. Okay, Vance, flour, full, sail, haze, brew, pub. So there you can see the downwind. We'll correct our course heading after pub. And then we'll be making right traffic for runway 10 right, which is right here. And then our parking stall is Bravo 6, which is here. So essentially, we come land, come down the runway, and then come right up into that little area right where this thing bends, basically. Right where this bend, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like, yeah, 5, 6 gates. So right here. So we're parking like right here. So you can clearly see runway touchdown. We might be able to make Bravo 5 and straight in. We'll see, my G's. Oops. Ah, qué chévere que es tu primer día de descanso, papá. Eso. Eso, eso. Nice. That's good, Malachi. My man's got some hours on that. That's what's up. I've been subbed for the last 2 years. Stream helped me learn, especially when trying out new aircrafts. Hey, I'm glad to hear that, Malachi. That's good, man. For sure, my G. Thank you for being a valued subscriber for 2 years too, my G. I really appreciate it. And I'm doing this not for business. This is my hobby. So I come on whenever I want to fly. I want to share the pass, and I come on. Then after that, I get off. So yeah. So I appreciate y'all. And we're over halfway the flight. Okay, I'm gonna jump off here. Let me take care of a few items. Notable items here. Let's see which side we got some better sun. We'll stick to this side. All right, my G's. I'm here. Still with you. All right, Fam Bamaronis, I'm still here watching every minute. Looks like we're breaking through some of that weather, but reeling it in. Not much longer to go at 141 miles until top of drop, my G's. So we're doing good, man. Appreciate you guys riding along while we are cruising to Portland. So it looks like let's do one METAR check before I jump back off. Just finished marinating and seasoning the chicken. About to throw it in. All right. Let's see here. Let's do a few things here. Okay, 6 miles visibility. Winds are out of the east still, 110, 13 knots. Everything looks good. Altimeter there's 29, 59. A few clouds at 600 feet, which is pretty low. That's probably what's giving us that visibility there. Broken clouds at 2,900. Overcast 3,500. Altimeter 29er, 59er with a temperature of 15 degrees Celsius. Cool. I'm still setting up my sim. It's expensive. Yeah, roger that. You got that right, D. Alright, so no top of drop yet. I got a few more minutes before we do that. Let me finish this up. I'm just going to leave us in this view right here so we can see how it's all going down. Appreciate y'all for riding along. Give me a few more minutes and we'll be ready for the arrival into Portland. Thanks for riding along, my G's. Alright, here we are. Chickens are in. We are doing big things. Let's check, make sure we don't have any ATC here. No ATC whatsoever, but we're coming up shortly. The cloud cover is going to get drastically worse. All right. Let's come up and make sure our anti-ice, everything here is in the auto mode. And that's the thing about this aircraft. Pretty much everything is straight up auto. So you can see we're right at probably about 78 miles or so to go, or 57. See a little bit of precipitation coming there. All right, so let's okay, here we are. So 110.5. That one we can switch over. 110.5 across the board. We're going to verify runway 10 right, Portland. 110.5 final approach course is 103. So the way we put that in, we can come here and preview. And then we can see the course. Okay, look at that. Final approach course 103. And right now it's on the radio altimeter, which I like, of 200, so we'll confirm that. So now we got our ILS in. And we've got our final approach course of 103 in, so we can come up preview now. Decision height is 200 or 224, so that's too easy. Touchdown elevation should be 24 feet. Just take that out, 200, 200, makes sense. So almost sea level, and you can start seeing some of that weather there. But for the most part, the cloud layer isn't too bad. Or I should say, the cloud layer might be worse than it is, and we're still kind of far out. But on our route, I don't see too much orange or red. The green is okay. Very well could be turbulence in there. All right, Moxie, 24. Boom. And let's go see what our descent speed is supposed to be. 280 or 0.78. Cool. Okay, 28 miles.
From the entire flight crew, we once again thank you for traveling with us. We will begin our descent shortly and would like to remind you to place your seats in the upright position, stow your tray tables, and surrender any trash to the flight attendants as they prepare the cabin for arrival. We would also like to remind you that your viewership is highly valuable to us and always appreciated. If you would like to increase your support of the channel, a donation link can be found in the video description, along with other ways to stay connected with the Dre Sanchez YouTube channel and this airline. We hope your flight has been pleasant and look forward to seeing you all for your future travel needs. See you on the ground.
Mi familia está buena. Tenemos un montón de bendiciones de Dios. Gracias por preguntarme, papá, ¿y cómo está tu familia? ¿Cómo está tu familia, carnal? All right. Back up we go. Let's get ready to do what we need to do. Let's go ahead and bug our altitude down. Don't forget 5,000 and then Scapo's 4,000. $10 miles to top of descent. Auto brake selector set, landing data set. Icing, no. Ah, qué chévere, papá. Qué chévere. Me encanta oír eso. All right, there's our vertical profile here. You can see that magenta profile just now becoming active. Okay, let's take it down to 7.8. You can see that way it gives the aircraft a little bit of room to breathe. And we are now starting our descent. On Honeycomb, Portland and surrounding traffic, Horizon Air 318 is an Embraer E175. Now vacated flight level 280 descending on the Timbers 4. We're expecting runway 10 right full stop. We'll switch to CTAF 20 out for Portland and surrounding traffic. Excuse me. Alright, so we already have looked at our plan. We're just going to be just to the west of some, it looks like some questionable weather. We'll set speed right now for 295. These smaller regional aircraft do not do well when you got the throttle to where it's almost on the barber's pole. So you need to give it some juice here. The Bombardiers are somewhat similar. Excuse me. Excuse me. We'll go, the winds are gusting. Let's go to the medium auto brake. Alright, now if we want to find what our current weight is, we can go to perf and come here and just keep scrolling by. Right now we're at 68.65, so we'll do like 68 even. Flaps 5. And let us 110 at 13, so not too bad. Oops. Temperature is 15 degrees Celsius. And the QNH we said is 29er 59er. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see what we got. We got a V approach at 133, landing flaps 5, V ref 128 at 68,000 pounds. Let's see what that would change to, that V ref of 128, if we added 300. pounds. And it switches to 135. So we're gonna, right now, assume 135 is gonna be our V approach. That'll make our V ref 130, 135 on that approach. And then I'll go back and check this later. 154 and 187. So there's our landing, our approach, our climb out, back up clean. Let's see. That's got us landing as flap full. Let's go into the initiation. Landing temperature is 15 degrees Celsius. We're going to be landing flap 5. Ice, we're going to say no. Landing weight, we're going to say right at 68. The winds were 110 at 13. So that's a good profile. And there we are. All right, let's get that. All right, 29er 59. Now look, woo! So now you can see a little bit more of what I was talking about. So we will misses to mules, climb 1100, and right turn to 5000 outbound on the Battleground VOR radio 160. Okay. So if you're looking at the radio 160, here it is. It's outbound. It's heading away from the station down. So let's make sure our logic has our mist. There's mules. There is the 250 above 11. There's the 5000 above. So it's got that in the logic. Let's look at, we're going to fly heading assign 133. And we're going to be out on a heading of 281. Once we leave our last fix there. See, after pub, 5,000, 281. And we're descending nicely, keeping a good profile here. The runway distance 11,000 feet. So with our medium brake, we'll for sure be making Bravo 4 or Bravo 5, and that's why we have it on. We got our decision height. Field elevation or landing touchdown elevation is 24 feet. The barometric minimums is 224, therefore making our radio altimeter 200 feet. Okay, if you see this range here, we are just outside of 20 nautical miles from the mist, and so from that point on, I'm going to make a command decision, and let's go ahead and switch over to 23775. We are. Let's get landing lights on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the flight crew has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please return to your seat and fasten your seatbelt.
Portland traffic, Horizon Air 318, Embraer E175 descending on the Timbers floor. We are overhead flower. We will be transitioning on runway ILS 10 right at Scapo after the start. We will advise right base, turn to final for Portland traffic.
Portland traffic, Delta 3234 is clear of runway 10 left.
Ladies and gentlemen, the flight crew has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please return to your seat and fasten your seatbelt.
Okay, we are. Let's get landing lights on. Okay, we're going down to 250.
Traffic, Delta 3234, we'll be taxiing via Kilo to the gates. Portland traffic.
Okay, folks, and we can see we need 210 at Hazy. So there's Hazy. We'll keep 250 indicated. Aircraft is set up for an arrival. Let's go ahead and once again review our weight. You can always look at that at your performance initialization. 68.3, so that's good. Now we're right where we wanted to be with the second time we recalculated our landing speed, and that's why you do that. See, we calculated for 68.3 and we're at 135. Now if it drops from 68.3 to 68, I am more than likely still going to land for the 68.3 until it drops below 68. It's going to be real close. I think we calculated just fine because we're right at 68,329 pounds. Hey guys, we're looking good. All right, we got Hazy coming up. Let's go ahead and get that speed back where it's supposed to be. $210. Now let's go ahead and set our heading to 281. There's the 281.
Turning left base for runway 10 right on the ILS approach. Polar traffic.
Alright, you can see that speed is bleeding nicely. Just a little bit of weather in there. Looking beautiful. Alright, not much to look at there. Let's get ready for this turn here. Doing good. Let me just do something really quick here.
Western Global 618 Heavy established on the ILS approach, about 15 miles out, runway 10 right. Polar traffic.
All right. Had to flip the old chicken. Okay. Now see, I get up for a second and we missed it, but that's all right. Let's go on to heading. And this switched over. Okay. Tell you what. Yeah, let's spin all the way around. There's Scapo. There's Pub. Okay, we're not too bad. We're actually right where we need to be. I was close. My family should thank me. I'm over here flying and cooking. All right, 4,000. Let's start our descent.
Portland traffic, Western Global 618 Heavy, about 10-mile final. Runway 10 right, Portland traffic.
And Portland traffic, Embraer, correction, Horizon Air 318 is currently downwind, right downwind, runway 10 right. We will watch for incoming traffic, but it looks clear, and we'll be doing right base turn and final here shortly for runway 10 right, full stop. All right, so not to worry, my G's. Now, if air traffic control would have been here, I would have had to yell out for the kids, hey, man, somebody get in there and flip that chicken. Okay, so we're going to do a turn from 280. We're going to add 9, right? So we're going to add 90 degrees and make that turn. Right about here. And then we're going to start slowing down. Not quite.
Portland traffic, Western Global 618. Advisory is broke eye of the clouds, still hazy at the base, but 2400.
2400.
Portland traffic.
And incoming traffic. Thanks for that, PyRep. I was actually going to ask you that, so thank you for the cloud base at 2400. Have a safe arrival there for Horizon Air 318.
No worries. Yeah, this is still pretty foggy, but at least you can see the ground.
Okay, copy that. That is good to know. All right, guys, so you heard them. At least we can see the ground. All right, guys. Left turn. Speed's coming back.
Portland traffic, Western Global 618 Heavy, 5-mile final, runway 10 right. Portland traffic.
All right, and flaps 1 can be at 210, so we'll catch flaps 1 here shortly. Hair in at 31. And speed check, flaps 1. Portland traffic, Horizon Air 318 is right base, runway 10 right. Get ready to make our turn to final here. Speed is nice and slow. Don't forget our approach speed will be 135. Portland traffic, Horizon Air 318 is turned to final runway 10 right, full stop. Okay, let's do something here. Let's go flight plan, Scapo, oops. Scapo, boom, activate, and we'll do nav. Okay, localizers captured. We'll keep 3100 in here because the glide slope should come in right around there. We are fully established on final. We'll be looking for that breakout at about 2400. Let's make sure we're staying good on that localizer. You got to watch these. Okay, 2000. So between Heron and Powell's, we should get a nice little descent.
Right at Foxtrot, and taxiing to South Ramp, parking via Foxtrot, Echo 5. Follow traffic.
Let's just start our descent here. Slightly. Just in case. Alright, now you can see there's the IPDX. We're 17 miles out. So we're doing okay. You can see the vertical deviation or vector will be coming down here shortly. Once this caret moves down to the center, we will capture the glide slope. And prior to that, prior to this point here, which is where we'll be on our getting the Maltese cross and making our final approach and descent into runway 10 right. So far so good. Okay, landing lights on. Boom. Looking good here. 35. And we can kind of come up a little bit on that. Okay, passenger sign set, external lights on, altimeter set, approach aids. Absolutely. Altimeter's at 29er, 59er. So we got 2000. We're at 31. Let's go ahead and get our runway chart lined up. We're looking to make Bravo 4 or 5. Bravo 3 wouldn't be conducive because then it starts heading back, you know, to the west. We want to go Bravo 4, continuing that direction. Okay, guys, we're about to intercept the glide path or the glide slope here. All right, glide slope is captured. Mantaquillo. Ojalá que sí. James is saying, come on, man, get a butter. All right, let's, oh, yep. So we're at 29, 28. And yeah, we can start seeing the ground. He said the deck was right at about 2,400 feet. It's pretty accurate. Let's turn our windshield wipers off. We're not getting any precipitation there anymore that I can notably see. Foggy. Portland traffic, Horizon Air 318 is on final. 9 miles till touchdown, runway 10 right, full stop, Portland. So 23. Still really don't have visibility of the runway, but hopefully that'll change soon here. On glide, and we can set our altimeter now, or not our altimeter, but our target altitude to 500, or 5,000 as it were. For the mist, there's the runway.
Autopilot. Throttle. Throttle.
All right, our aircraft. Speed check flaps 2. And flaps 5 selected.
Landing gear.
Came in a little high there, but that's all right. Portland traffic, Horizon Air 318, short final, runway 10 right, full stop. Okay, we're on glide there. Speed is bleeding nicely.
500.
Check.
Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow.
We're a little low now.
Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow.
Approaching minimum.
Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow.
Minimum.
Glide slow.
Minimum.
Continue.
100.
Slow.
Crabbing in there a little bit, back on that power.
50, 40, 30, 20.
A little bit of a float.
10.
All right, spoilers are out. Reverse. Reverse free. And welcome to Portland, you guys. Flaps coming up. Lot going on. Almost missed a few things, but we got it. Portland traffic, Horizon Air 318 is clear of runway 10 right,
Oregon.
Bravo
the
4.
Local time is
Portland.
5:51 p.m. and it's currently about 60 degrees Fahrenheit. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution.
Right in. Okay, taxiway looks good.
May have shifted during the flight. We thank you for flying with us.
Let's get that taxi on. Landing lights off. Alright, start that APU. APU's up and running, or on the way. Alright, you guys. We made it in. There's the Alaska gates. Let's just make our way right on over. Flaps are up and confirm. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Welcome in, my G's. We're going to do the replay and then we'll be out of here, my fam bammers. Essentially, I'm just elated that my flight yoke worked. And it's back in action. Let's see, Bravo 6 These are still Charlie gates. Let's see, we got one gate here. Charlie 9. Now hopefully our gate is open, or else I should just... You know what? I'm just going to pick this open gate because there might be a chance our gate won't be open, so we're just going to come here. Because X-Plane draws in the aircraft. But this is the Alaska gate, so we're fine here. Oh, at least my man is working here. All right. There we go. Electric pump 3A off. Red beacon off. And we can go fasten seat belts off. Engines are off and confirm. We can go TCAS. Standby, guys. And we 100% made it. That's where we'll stop for now, my G's, and call it a day. I was happy I was able to get this in with you guys, man. We'll see what the landing replay was. Let's get some tunes on. Here, we'll disconnect from those folks. We won't need to talk to them anymore, man. Not bad. Unexpected arrival at extreme flight conditions. We were behind and they didn't warn us. The flying was a little extreme. I wish I shot around. There we go. Alright, negative 193. Yeah, we'll discard it. I'm sure you guys saw that on the landing there, man. Let's get right into the replay. Just want to say thank you to everybody for riding along today. I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their Monday. And look forward to seeing you guys the next time we hit the skies, man. Just a little left of center, no worries. Not bad at all, yo. Let's run that back, bam bam Maruskis. And we definitely utilize the aircraft's performance to make it right exactly at the turnoff we wanted to, so we didn't waste any taxi time, man. That's what's up. I will say I do love it when the aircraft's replay works correctly in X-Plane. It makes the immersion all that much better, and it gives you a better feeling that you can go outside and aesthetically look at how you perform. And of course, if it's for butter, you want to replay that bad boy about 50 times.
From the heathens, got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted, and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I can take this crap from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood, and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite, they feeling. I can tear you apart, or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fake, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste when my mind starts feeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. God, this would change, I just love the feeling. No, I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. Night, I be in my feelings, I'ma be fine. Need time and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got
All right, we're going to run it back, do our final wing replay, and then we are going to be all the way up out of here, my G's.
from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. From the heathens, got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
We're just going to run it way back. I'm going to end my commentary here and once again say thank you to everyone for joining the stream. Thank you for watching it in a post. Again, we're getting things ready so our entire flight can be professional, but I'm glad that the my Boeing Thrustmaster yoke looks like it's got a little bit more life left in it after all. Thanks, guys. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. Tuesday upon us. God bless.